Okay, so we are back in Dragon Age Inquisition. We were trying to... We had to find if we wanted to ally ourselves with the mages or the Templars. Templars are kind of like people that specialize in fighting mages. And we can pick one of them to befriend. And we are... I think I'm going to join the mages on this playthrough. And we were invited to come here, but when we got here, they had no memory of inviting us. And we were trying to get to the bottom of what's going on. Let's see. Sell... I don't have any junk to sell. Okay. Now, it looks like we've got a lot of people in chat who've never seen this before, but basically you make a character, and then you can add 3 more people to your team, and you choose who you're going to have on your team. And each of them have their own personalities, their own quest, and they have their own banter with each other, which is usually hilarious. Did you take the bull by the horns? Iron Bolt? No. No, 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 no. One-eyed Jimmy.
Are you with the Inquisition? As you've wandered, have you by any chance seen a ram that is, different? Lord Wolseley wandered off.
Lord Wolseley.
Very special. If you find him, I'd be most grateful.
Hi Muck, back from 2-week vacation, so happy to catch up on Soto and your streams.
Glad to have you back, Metro. What do you mean special?
What makes your ram so special?
Well, he's always brought the family luck, and his advice helped us make our fortune.
Your ram offered advice?
He's a very special ram.
Your ram has gone missing?
Yes. I'm certain that if he heard his Jimmy missed him, he'd come right back. He's likely at our family's old summer cabin. It's by the lake in the southern hills. If you do find him and send him back, I'd be happy to pay you.
I'll speak with you later.
If you find my ram, please send him home.
Okay. Loot box. Let's see. Alright, here's the place I'm supposed to meet him. Will it be a flame ram? That would be something. It's a world of magic, so maybe.
Welcome, agents of the Inquisition. What has brought you to Redcliffe?
You did. You invited us here.
We're here because of your invitation back in Val Royeaux.
You must be mistaken. I haven't been to Val Royeaux since before the Conclave.
There is no mistake. While the Templars were leaving, you came to Val Royeaux and asked me here.
The Templars left Val Royeaux? Where did they go? That sounds... Why does that sound so strange? Whoever or whatever brought you here, the situation has changed. The Free Mages have already pledged themselves to the service of the Tevinter Imperium.
This right here is why you can't trust mages.
Yeah, that's not good.
An alliance with Tevinter? Do you not fear all of Thedas turning against you?
Andraste's ass. I'm trying to think of a single worse thing you could have done, and I've got nothing.
As one indentured to a Magister, I no longer have the authority to negotiate with you.
What about the giant hole in the veil that's spewing demons everywhere? You're just going to pretend it isn't there?
I am not forgetting the breach, but we can only fight one war at a time. The Templar threat was immediate. If we live, we can worry about the Torn Veil.
Welcome, my friends. I apologize for not greeting you earlier.
Agents of the Inquisition, allow me to introduce Magister Girion Alexius.
The Southern Mages are under my command. And you are the survivor, yes? The one from the Fade? Interesting.
The way they walk in, they already look like villains.
I haven't seen any sign of Redcliffe's Arl or his men.
The Arl of Redcliffe left the village.
Al Tegan did not abandon his lands during the Blight. even when they were under siege.
Yep, I was
There
there.
were tensions growing. I did not want an incident.
I'd like to know more about this alliance between the rebel mages and the Imperium.
Certainly. What specifically do you wish to know?
I'm not clear on when exactly you negotiated this arrangement with Fiona.
When the Conclave was destroyed, these poor souls faced the brutality of the Templars, who rushed to attack them. It could only be through divine providence that I arrived when I did.
It was certainly very timely.
What does the Imperium gain from taking rebel mages under its wing?
For the moment, the Southern mages are a considerable expense. After they are properly trained, they will join our legion.
You said not all my people would be military. There are children, those not suited.
And one day I'm sure they will all be productive citizens of the Imperium when their debts are paid.
The Grand Enchanter told me she was indentured to a Magister.
Our Southern brethren have no legal status in the Imperium. As they were not born citizens of Tevinter, they must work for a period of 10 years before gaining full rights. As their protector,
Her face
I
speaks
shall
volumes.
oversee their work for the Imperium.
I'm here to get mages to close the breach.
Right, to business. I understand, of course.
That is the face of regret.
Felix, would you send for a scribe, please? Pardon my manners. My son Felix, friends. I am not surprised you're here. Containing the breach is not a feat that many could even attempt. There is no telling how many mages would be needed for such an endeavor. Ambitious, indeed.
Well, when you're fighting a massive tear in the sky, you can hardly afford to think small.
There will have to be. Felix,
My lord, I'm so sorry. Please forgive me.
are you all right?
I'm fine, Father.
Come, I'll get your powders. Please excuse
The
me.
powders!
friends. We will have to continue this another time.
Someone get me the boys' powders.
Fiona, I require your assistance back at the castle.
I don't mean to trouble everyone.
So he's
I
sickly.
shall send word to the Inquisition. We will conclude this business at a later date.
Is the dwarf in your team? Oh, he slipped me a note.
Come to the Chantry. You are in danger.
Yes, the dwarf is Varric, and he was in Dragon Age 2, and he is awesome.
Ooh, very mysterious. There's no telling who or what will be waiting for us in that Chantry.
Only one way to find out.
We don't need your kind here. Your Inquisition's just Templars by another name.
You'd rather bow to Tevinter than join the Inquisition?
Don't tell me you bought the Chantry's lies about how evil Tevinter is. It's just because they're ruled by mages. No one wants us to look at them and say their mages are free and the world hasn't ended.
But don't Magisters summon demons and practice human sacrifice?
The Chantry says whatever they think will scare us. What's wrong with blood magic? People don't like the idea of us controlling their thoughts, but they have no problem with us throwing fireballs in their walls. In Tevinter, the mages police themselves. It works.
I mean... yeah, they do police themselves, but they also rule over all the society there with an iron fist and summon demons to eat people that disobey.
I'm here because I believe mages deserve their freedom.
Wait, that's not what I said.
Right. And I'm the Empress of Orlais.
XP book.
Inquisition, huh? I wish to Holy Andraste you'd gotten here sooner. These Tevinters make my shoulder blades itch.
Other than new Dragon Age, what RPGs, new or old, are you looking forward to playing? I wanted to play Pathfinder Kingmaker again. The last time I played it was right when it came out, and it was really buggy at the time.
Who are you?
Name's Talwyn, formerly of the Circle of Magi in Hosberg. Lived my whole life there. I was 10 years old and came into my magic.
Someone redeem this.
3 meals a day, quality education, a roof over my head. If you're not summoning demons, a mage tower's a fine place to be.
If you were happy in the circle, why are you here with the rebels?
We're all rebels now. The vote saw to that. The majority wanted to dissolve the circles. The rest of us went with them and were cut loose. I figured I'm better off with my fellow mages than on my own.
You're not happy with this new alliance?
Something's not right about that lot. They're not like us. Magic or no, I'd rather count myself among decent folk than stand with magisters.
How did the Grand Enchanter end up working with Tevinter?
1 minute, we were bracing for the Templars to attack. The next, we had a Magister ally. It was a stroke of luck that's given us an edge. In a way. Out of the frying pan.
Goodbye.
Be careful. The Tevinters likely aren't happy you're asking questions.
So we met that lady in Val Royeaux. She told us to come here. We came here. She says she never met us, but in the moment of their darkest hour, that guy showed up and got them to sign a deal with the devil. Sounds like he tweaked their memories or something.
Magister Alexius wishes only mages to remain in Redcliffe. He will approve of you. He does not approve of me. Many villagers have already left to escape his ire.
What does the Magister have against you?
He does not like to be reminded of what mages can become. He says all Tranquil must leave Redcliffe.
Oh, he's Tranquil.
Who would take us in?
You're one of the Tranquil?
Yes, my talent for magic was insufficient to protect me from demons. Rather than risk me becoming possessed, the Circle removed my connection to the Fade. My magic is gone, along with my dreams and desires.
This guy's gotten a magical lobotomy.
Those now in Redcliffe prefer not to see us.
How long have Tevinters been here?
Magister Alexius arrived at nightfall, 2 days after we retreated from the Temple of Sacred Ashes. He forced anyone without magic out of the castle, save those he required to serve him. Even the Arl was sent away.
Very well then.
One moment. You are a member of the Inquisition, are you not? I am an alchemist. You must require potions. If the Magister will not have me here, perhaps I can offer my services.
We would be delighted to have you working for the Inquisition.
Thank you. While one lives, it is good to believe there is still a use for one's talents.
Sweet. New friend. Let's see, is there anything else up here that we can interact with? There's something. We did so much reading last time, I got kind of readed out. So just grabbing the XP books for now. Alright. Step back outside. Alright, so the guy that pretended to be sick, or maybe he was sick, I'm not sure which. The fact that he had powders made it sound like he often gets sick or something. But he might have been faking at that moment to pass me that note that said, "Come to the Chantry, you're in danger." And we get, hey, move! Alright. And we got a quest marker over this way. Sister Tanner.
I am Sister Tanner. May I help you?
Wait, I know you're a smuggler?
I found the letter you sent a Templar named Corin.
What? Shit. Can't prove anything.
What a nun.
A letter from a rogue Templar. Nobody is going to care. So, what do you intend to do?
Varric?
What kind of cut are they giving you? Have you got protection? I see a suspicious lack of guards. It looks to me like you've been cut loose. Maybe you should look for a new employer.
Are you serious? The high and mighty Inquisition needs smugglers.
Cassandra disapproves.
I'm in. Seems like the Inquisition is the safer bet these days.
Cass is not happy that I just hired a smuggler. Alright, that's cool. Wasn't expecting that. I don't know if there's an ambush in here. I'm wondering, can I... I could quick travel to... You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to quick travel to this town that I'm already in. That will...
We should search the area.
Wait, what? Oh, that house is locked. I can't get in there. That will heal us to full, and then we can
A desire demon took the mind of our young Lord Connor.
go into that possible ambush with full health.
Drove the demon away to save him.
What's this?
Could be praised.
Welcome back.
The Grey Warden Alistair grew up at Redcliffe. He used to play.
Oh, Alistair from Origins.
This very village. And now the boy who once begged me to make him toy soldiers rules all of the.
Oh, that's right, because we imported our old game. Alistair's the king right now.
Tell me about your people.
They say a spirit dwells in a small lake south of the highway.
You mean the Kinth? Yes, the Kinth.
Bring it daisies and ask for love, but rarely does it listen. For 'tis a spirit of valor, not love, and it favors blood lotus flowers.
Take Blood Lotus to the lake. Can't really hear the game. Might be the people's dialogue. Hang on. Audio... Well, everything's maxed. I could lower the sound effects slightly. Maybe that'll help. We'll see.
But look at the sky and those stories about.
Alright, well, let's run to the Chantry now and see if we get ambushed. And maybe we'll just have a nice, peaceful chat. Oh wait, who's
From
this?
the Inquisition. I didn't think you'd still be here. Were
It's
you
an
really
elf.
looking to ally with us?
Is that so hard to believe?
Everyone blames us. The Templars left the Chantry too. That's worse, isn't it? They took an oath. Yet everyone calls it the Mage Rebellion. We're the ones they hate. What choice did we have? Stay and be slaves? I hope you can do something. Tying ourselves to Tevinter. That can't be the right way to end this.
How long has Magister Alexius been here?
A day or two after. After the Conclave, he arrived. Come to save us from the wrath of the Templars, they said. But this doesn't feel like safety.
Take care of yourself. There's something strange going on.
I never thought the Grand Enchanter would swear to a Majesty.
Okay. Revered Mother Eglantine.
They say
What an unfortunate name.
you to save the world. If it'll help save lives and bring peace, I'll be the first to believe.
I'll do my best.
I'm trying. I hope I don't disappoint.
I hope so too.
What are your feelings on the mages working with Tevinter?
The Imperium burned on Draste. Since then, we have led 4 exalted marches against them. Yet in all those marches, they still acknowledged the Maker. Now I speak of him and the Magisters laugh. Something has happened, and I dread to learn what.
Are you working for the Mage Rebellion?
Mages are children of the Maker, no less than the rest of us.
Ooh, good answer.
They struggle no less with questions of faith.
Does that mean you support their freedom?
Given a choice between the Circle and death, most mages willingly gave up some small freedoms for safety. But the pendulum swings, and now it seems any restraint is too much. I think they should have a chance to prove they deserve freedom.
I actually love the whole framework in the Dragon Age universe of the mages and the Templars and the circles, and that they're like a necessary evil and stuff like that. Because it's like a very good foundation for a good story. It's just like, yeah, this is how the world works, and this thing that we're doing to try to keep these mages safe is not super nice, but the alternative is they go insane and kill people, so it's like, and no one's got a better idea so far.
I don't see any other priests in the village. Where is everybody?
The Magister had the others escorted out for their own safety, but I refused. He can throw me out if he wants. Until then, I tend to my flock.
I will leave you to your duties.
Make us speed you, my child.
Kind of glad that I doubled back here because I missed 2 NPCs on the way. Alright. Sounds like my lifelong problem. Each time anyone sees something I create, it's quiet as hell.
Good. You're finally here. Now help me close this, would you?
He just beats them to death with his bare hands. There's another wave. Trying to disrupt it. Oh, that should stun them all. That mustache is immaculate.
Fascinating. How does that work exactly? You don't even know, do you? You just wiggle your fingers and boom. Rift closes.
Who are you?
Ah, getting ahead of myself again, I see. Dorian of House Parvus, most recently of Minrathous. How do you do?
Another Tevinter. Be cautious with this one.
Suspicious friends you have here. Magister Alexius was once my mentor, so my assistance should be valuable, as I'm sure you can imagine.
I was expecting Felix to be here.
I'm sure he's on his way. He was to give you the note, then meet us here after ditching his father.
Alexius couldn't jump to Felix's side fast enough when he pretended to be faint. Is something wrong with him?
He's had some lingering illness for months. Felix is an only child, and Alexius is being a mother hen, most likely.
Are you a Magister?
All right, let's say this once. I'm a mage from Tevinter, but not a member of the Magisterium. I know Southerners use the terms interchangeably, but that only makes you sound like barbarians.
You're betraying your mentor because...
Alexius was my mentor. Meaning he's not any longer, not for some time. Look, you must know there's danger. That should be obvious even without the note. Let's start with Alexius claiming the allegiance of the mage rebels out from under you. As if by magic, yes? Which is exactly right. To reach Redcliffe, before the Inquisition, Alexius distorted time itself.
Oh, I thought he messed with their memories. He rewrote time? Well, that's a freaking problem. All right, someone redeemed the potato. I'm gonna turn into a potato.
He arranged it so he could arrive here just after the Divine died?
You catch on quick. The rift you closed here. You saw how it twisted time around itself, sped some things up and slowed others down. Soon, there will be more like it, and they'll appear further and further away from Redcliffe. The magic Alexius is using is wildly unstable, and it's unraveling the world.
You're asking me to take a lot on faith.
I know what I'm talking about. I helped develop this magic. When I was still his apprentice, it was pure theory. Alexius could never get it to work. What I don't understand is why he's doing it, ripping time to shreds just to gain a few hundred lackeys.
He didn't do it for them.
Took you long enough. Is he getting suspicious?
No, but I shouldn't have played the illness card. I thought he'd be fussing over me all day. My father's joined a cult, Tevinter Supremacists. They call themselves Venatori. And I can tell you one thing. Whatever he's done for them, he's done it to get to you.
Why would he rearrange time and indenture the Mage Rebellion just to get to me?
They're obsessed with you, but I don't know why. Perhaps because you survived the Temple of Sacred Ashes.
You can close the rifts. Maybe there's a connection. Or they see you as a threat.
If the Venatori are behind those rifts or the breach in the sky, they're even worse than I thought.
Alexius is your father. Why are you working against him?
For the same reason Dorian works against him. I love my father, and I love my country. But this? Cults? Time magic? What he's doing now is madness. For his own sake. You have to stop him.
It would also be nice if he didn't rip a hole in time. There's already a hole in the sky.
All this for me. And here I didn't get Alexius anything.
Send him a fruit basket. Everyone loves those. You know you're his time.
Varric approves.
Expecting the trap is the first step in turning it to your advantage. I can't stay in Redcliffe. Alexius doesn't know I'm here, and I want to keep it that way for now. But whenever you're ready to deal with him, I want to be there. I'll be in touch. Oh, and Felix, try not to get yourself killed.
There are worse things than dying, Dorian.
Dark. Alright, so that lays the groundwork for the mission to recruit the mages. Something back here. Firm round pommel, so a weapon piece. Garbage item. Okay. If everything could be solved with a fruit basket, the world would be a much better place. Hey, a little tip from you from someone that used to have to, like, interview people. Anytime you go in for an interview, if it's within your budget, bring them some cookies or something. Sometimes that'll get you the job. Like, legit, if they have two people, and they're like, both of these people are equally qualified for this position, we can only recruit one of them. Should we flip a coin? And someone's like, the one on the right is the one who brought those chocolate chip cookies. They're all gonna look at each other, they're gonna be like, alright, let's get that guy. We've done that. We hired someone over someone else because they brought cookies. Like, to be clear, they were already qualified, but that got them through that final round. The cookie bribe. Hold on, I just saw... Are any of these royal elf fruit? No, these are all normal elf fruit. Elf fruit is used to make the good healing potions. Royal elf fruit is used to permanently upgrade your supply. Competent workforce and extra cookies? Yeah, right. Spend a weed.